Hello, welcome to Jeffrey and Flop's second vlog. Today I'll be teaching you how to do single crochets. So today we'll be using the same yarn as last week. This is Delcraft Special double knit. It's really great acrylic wool. I have this left over from a blanket that I made, so I thought I'd use this for these lessons. So firstly what you're going to do is get your 5mm hook. Now last week I said you can use 4 or 5, but I think when you're a beginner it's better to have a bigger hook. It's easier to learn on. So I'm going to keep using the 5. Okay, so you're going to get your wool, you're going to slip stitch and you're going to do your chains that you did last week. So I'm just going to make 10 chains now and then I'll come back. So here you've got your 10 chains. Now what you're going to do is you're going to chain an extra 1, so now you have 11. This is known as your turning chain. Sorry, I had to manually change the focus, so you should be able to see better now that that chain is like a plait. So you're going to be working into, you skip your first chain that you did, you work into your second. So you just go through the V. You'll notice on all of them they have a V, you just want to go through the middle of that V. So then you're going to get your wool, you're going to hold it how I showed you, hold your hook how I showed you. Grab it and pull your yarn back through that V, but not through the loop on your hook, so now you have 2. And then pull through the 2. And it's that simple, and that's a single crochet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix my focus and zoom out a little bit more, finish this row and then show you how to build a block of single crochets. Okay, so hopefully this should have focused better on my hand now. So you should be able to see that you go through the middle of the V, catch your yarn like I showed you when we were making chains and pull it back, twist and pull through the 2. Okay, so I mentioned that I talk about singles and double crochets in American terms. So I teach in American. I'm not sure why, I think that's just how I learn. So this, what we're doing now in American, is a single crochet. In English it's a double. Now my theory for this is, in American you put it through once and there are 2 loops on your hook, but you only pull through once. So you do that a single time, thus it's a single crochet. But in English, my theory is that when you pull back, you have 2 loops on your hook, so it's a double. The stitches are the exact same, they just have 2 different names. So it's really important that you make sure you know which terms you're using in a pattern. I think Australians use English. If you ever see anything in Australian terms, that's English. Okay, so we've got to the end of our 10. Can you see? Now what we're going to do is we're just going to chain 1. So this is our turning chain. Turn our work. So our work was facing that way, and now it's facing that way. Now that first chain counts as a turning chain. So what I like to do, just to make it neater, is to work into my first stitch of the one below. Some people may skip one, but I like to keep it neat. So I go straight below. Now this time you're working directly into the V's. So let me just zoom in again and then I'll show you. Okay, so you can see that there are V's on the top of your work. So what you want to do is work into the V. So you're catching both loops of that V. It's really, really easy. They're there for you to put your hook through. Your hook is shaped in a way that it'll go through quite easily. And that's it. That's a single crochet. So push through, catch and pull back, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops on your hook. Push through, catch and pull back, yarn over and pull through 2 loops on your hook. So that's all there is to single crochet. And double crochet and treble crochets, you'll find that they're all just a variation of this. So when we get to the end of this row, what we will do is we will put the last stitch in, and then we will chain 1 again, turn our work and work across again. And that's how you create like a block. Now if you want to just make a scarf or make a table runner, you can make this out of these. These are sort of the slowest stitch you can do because they are so small, but they're very effective. I've used them very recently for a blanket. and they're absolutely gorgeous. Very, very close, snuggly, and yeah. We'll learn about double crochet next week, or in English treble crochet, which is a little bit more gappy, whereas this you can stretch and you can't really see any gaps in. That's great, thank you for watching. So don't forget to visit my blog at jeffreyandflop.com, and you can also email me with any questions that you might have at rebecca@jeffreyandflop.com. Thanks for watching, bye!